Hey guys, welcome to episode number 75 of OG Toys. Yep, 75th episode. We've been up and running since May 18th, but actually I didn't do anything for a week because I was just figuring out what the heck I'm gonna do with this channel. So it's been about a month and a half, and we've hit 75 episodes. We're at 108 subscribers, and we've hit over 45,000 views already. So I appreciate everything, guys. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I hope they're entertaining. I hope you're enjoying them. And what I'm showing you now is some of my Hero Factory custom figures. Now, Hero Factory is awesome. I love Lego. I love the opportunity to customize figures and not have to be an expert at painting or sculpting stuff. I don't have time for that stuff, to be honest with you. And I don't want to totally ruin a figure by giving it a total crap-ass paint job. So what's cool about the Hero Factory is you got a couple extra figures, you got some body parts, you can create your own figure. Now, sometimes when they first come out, you know, it's like, I see a Hero Factory figure and I'm like, yeah, it's pretty darn cool. If I just add this and this, it'll be even better in my opinion. And that's really what I've done to these Hero Factory figures. Now, these are all from the Savage Planet series, which I guess is like Series 3, since it's probably about the third wave of figures that have come out. And all I've done is just added some extra articulation, made them a little taller, gave them some more weapons, and that's about it. You know, they're pretty much the same figure, just a little cooler in my opinion. So what I'll do, I don't want this video to be 20 minutes long here. I'll break it down, I'll review each of the figures, and I'll show you how I made the extra little adjustments to them. And hopefully, if you want to copy it, you know, you can follow the video. It's not too hard to do these guys, and you can take any spin you want on them and pretty much do whatever you want. But the first guy I want to look at is Stinger, actually. He was one of my favorites, the black figure, the black bear. So the animal spirit he was channeling was more or less a bear, I guess. But let's move some of these guys out of the way, and I will show you what I did with this guy. Now, basically, all I really did was add these hands here. I love the little claw hands here. Now, these are from Waspix, I believe his name is. I was able to get them super cheap. Like, I got them for like $7, and I bought like 3 of them for all the extra joints, because he does come with 4 arms. He's got super extended double jointed legs, so I'm like, okay, this guy is just going to be basically what I'm going to use to make all these extra customized figures. And it works out really well. I thought for Savage Planet, we're not going to have the fist hands. Let's have the claws, because they are more of the animalistic interpretation of these characters. So basically what I've done, I'll just take some of his body armor off actually, and I can show you his skeleton, and you can see what I did here. And again, it's very simple. I mean, you can do pretty much anything you want. I'll even remove this headpiece here. So basically what I've done over the original, this guy's got probably about an extra couple of inches, because I've just extended the legs. That's all I did. Just grabbed an extra joint, pop that in there, and pretty much right here is where your figure would end, right at these gray pieces. I just grabbed a couple extra small connecting pieces here, had a couple of extra of those, and what I like to do is have some varying height in all my guys. I don't want them all to be the exact same height. Some guys are shorter, some guys are taller, not a big deal. So I just added that piece on, so it extends the legs. Now for the arms, really simple again. You got a standard joint here, okay? I like this little ball joint because it has this bracket up here. It just seems a bit more secure. And I added this newer colored gray piece with a little friction joint. Pop that in, and it's super tight. And then I swapped out the hands because I didn't like those fisted hands. I put the little claw hands in here. And that's it. I really like using these wider stance bodies too on the torso. I think they look a lot cooler. And you can tell the wider stance, of course, is the smaller stance, excuse me, a little trimmer, doesn't have this extra ball jointed sockets here, and it just extends into one piece. So it's a little thinner, and it's not as wide. I like these guys to be a bit wider from their stance. Another thing I did, just to give it better neck articulation, is added this piece onto the neck. Right here, this piece gives you a bit more range of motion, and unfortunately, because of this armor piece in the chest, you needed some more clearance, because basically your head, I'll show you, pop that off, didn't have a lot of movement. You couldn't really look down, couldn't get him into some really cool poses. So I just wanted to get rid of that and add that extra joint, and that gives you a heck of a lot more articulation in the neck. So I'll just rebuild him quickly here for you. And again, on this hand here, he has a cool black claw with these nice looking orange talons, and that was extended onto this part of his hand. So that was it for his hand, and I thought, well, it's not bad, but I'd rather have him with an actual normal clawed hand and have that as a weapon attached to his gauntlet. I thought that would look cool. So that's your basic skeletal version of him. Oops. Basic skeleton version. And we'll just build him up. All these pieces came pretty much not with the figure. This piece, I can't even remember where I got it, but if you've been collecting Hero Factory, you'll definitely have extra pieces or Bionicle or anything like that. And what's cool is these guys go on sale a heck of a lot, especially in Canada. Like right now, you can probably get these guys, okay, the Savage Planet guys, for $5 at Walmart, $5 or $6. And I ended up buying a bunch of them, a bunch of extra ones, just to do some customizing and just to have some extra parts. It's always good to have extra parts for these guys. So we'll just put the leg armor back on, and you can put them any way you want. I just like the way this looks here. And what's fun to do is actually have the different tones for the skeleton. So it's cool to have, you know, like gray pieces with black pieces. It just separates it and just gives it a bit better color scheme. Now this is a back piece. I do not like having the character's back totally exposed. I really like the way they've introduced new pieces for the back on the Breakout Wave 1 and 2. So it's a very simple modification. I mean, it's just this little wrench. Okay, it goes into that hole in the top part. Got one of these little sockets. You pop that in. You can put it anywhere really. I just like to put it at the top, right in the middle here. And boom, there you go. So you got a back piece with that kind of leopard printing, and it kind of indicates that he's part of Savage Planet, and I just like the way it looks. So let's put his helmet on, and there you go. You got a pretty damn cool looking upgraded version Stinger and his bear totem. And of course the head has way more articulation now. You can get him into some pretty crazy poses with the head, you know. I like having that extra little bit. It just helps them look cooler. And the claws, I think, are a nice addition too, especially since they're animals. You know, definitely want to have the cool looking claws. And there you go, guys. So it's a really quick little short video. I'll show you how to customize these guys. And I'll show you some more of my customs with the 3 other guys from Savage Planet that I've done some slight modifications to. And one for sure, Furno. And next, look, probably my favorite 2 that I've done. But there's always more that I'm creating, so they're my kind of favorites for now. But there you go, guys. That is a customized version of the Hero Factory Stinger figure from the Savage Planet Wave 3. There you go. Stay tuned for more custom Hero Factory figures and more action figure reviews and LEGO reviews in the near future. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe. Take care.